Hello, people. We are here today to announce. I don't know. I guess it's called a series.
Yes.
Yes,
YouTube series.
it's part of my YouTube channel, which is E.C.'s Life, which is up to this point. It's been a lot of music. Well, actually, not a lot of music, but some music and a lot of racing, and which I will continue that for sure.
A lot of old memories.
Yeah, a lot of old memories. And then we got on our playlist, we got like a family section. That's just mainly for our families. We got Christmases, 1992, 93, stuff like that. And just running across a bunch of VHS tapes that I'm transferring, putting on computer for our grandkids to see years to come. And they're already having fun with it, thank goodness. And yeah, I'd love to have some video of my grandparents, and I'm sure
I
yours.
would love to.
Yeah. So hopefully we gonna leave something behind on that deal. But we are here, getting back on subject. We are here to announce a new series that we got coming up here on YouTube on EC's Life. Um, and the video we got a bunch of videos. I just said series, correct? So series means a bunch of shows. We've already got right much that we have taped, of course, because today is what, May the 2nd? May the 2nd. So we were so far behind, but me, my brother, and my sister, we're the only three that called Daddy, Daddy. Everybody else called him Paw Paw, including Tawny. And of course, most of you guys that know us good knows that we lost Daddy February the 6th. And so, with all of us getting together, we got to talking, and Daddy loved planting his garden. He was all about his garden, and so we decided we were gonna keep his garden going, and none of us
None of us. None.
at any gardening. My experience in a garden was I had one tool. It was the hoe, and I chopped weeds and I healed potatoes for punishment. But as the whole 60 years I've been alive, Daddy had a garden. Um, I never planted it with him. That was something he did himself. I despised it when I was a kid and a teenager because, like I said, that was my punishment growing up. If I did something wrong, well, not if, when I did something wrong, I had to chop weeds and heal potatoes.
So garden equals punishment in your world.
Exactly. Well, I promised him, and he laughed about it. And you probably remember us talking
I
about it.
do.
Uh,
You said that you promised him that you would never, ever garden.
That's the promise I made my daddy. I said I will never have a garden when I move out of here. And of course, I was like 15, and I stayed true to my promise too.
You never helped me in my teeny tiny
Yeah,
little
and
garden.
I did build Tiny a box garden, and so that was close as I came to it. But anyway, so in this series, I'll let Tony explain a little bit more about how this went down, and it goes everything from. And another thing was I never had a tractor. Daddy never had a tractor when I was at home growing up. Well, he bought a tractor the last few years. Last year it broke down. Every time I talked to him, he said it was broke. And so I didn't know what was up against with that. Well, the first thing I do when we get on it, it fired right up, and I'm happy.
Yes.
And it broke, what, about
A row and a half in.
a row and a half in. It broke. So you're going to see that adventure and tell them a little bit about how this went.
Well, when Paw Paw got sick and we eventually lost him in February, a lot of us talked about having a garden. It just so happened that Kara, my sister-in-law, his brother's wife, and I both had decided we were going to try to work with him in the garden this year. And of course, we lost him before we got that chance. So note, don't wait. But so all of us talked about trying to do a garden because it was a big part of their life, Meemaw's and Paw Paw's. And you're going to see kids planting stuff. You're going to see too many seeds being thrown into a row or a hill and not enough, and oh, they should have watered that. You name it, we did it, but we did it together as a family, and we did it in Paw Paw's memory. So whatever comes out of it, it's all going to be a blessing because it's all for him and for Meemaw.
And so don't be there sitting back doing like Tony and I do when we watch YouTube, and we follow a lot of off-grid people, and we say, well, why did they do that? That was so stupid, as we sit in our recliners.
Not doing anything.
Not doing anything. So so please please bear with us, and hopefully you'll laugh. Especially when you see us pull a ruler out like we're going to build a house to plant a garden.
And pull a string, because Paw Paw always had immaculate,
Perfect.
straight, perfect rows.
Yeah.
I didn't even do that in my little bitty garden, so we had to do some honoring to him,
Oh, well,
the nod that we know what you liked. So
Yeah, I'm sure he's up there laughing, saying
no doubt.
they some idiots. But I really hope you guys stay tuned and watch the channel and follow this adventure with us. And we're going to try to put out one to two possibly every week of where we at. Like I said, today is May the 2nd. We got a late start. We should have had potatoes in the ground in late February. Weather was terrible, as you'll see in one of the preview drone shots that my son Dusty did, that our son Dusty did. It was like flooded even after we turned the garden and did everything. It just stayed saturated with water for, good gracious, it seemed like a month. Yeah. And so
Well,
we got a
lots
late
of
start.
people in our community couldn't get their gardens in early as they usually do because of the weather,
Right.
the cold and the rain.
Yeah.
So.
And given that we don't know what the heck we're doing, we can read.
You can read a ruler?
Well, I can. No, I read the Almanac, and it said it said you're a fool because of planting so late. But anyway, we hope you guys enjoy it. Tune in and enjoy it. We had a lot of fun.
Be open-minded. It's a lot of family being together, honoring Paw Paw, and that is the main thing. Plus providing for Meemaw and for the few of us that there are in the family that want some vegetables, if we get anything to grow, that is.
That's what I was going to say. If it fails, we tried.
We tried, and that's honorable.
And God willing, we will try again.
And they'll probably see different family members other than what was there during the planning, during some of the other work,
the
hopefully.
episodes. Yeah, correct.
And
yeah.
then during harvesting and maybe even some canning or freezing of the vegetables if we get
some.
If we get any.
Yeah, if we don't go to Kroger's and throw and bury some. But anyway, we're excited about it, and truly thank every single one of you guys for tuning in, and like she said, hopefully you understand that we don't know what we're doing.
It's just a labor of love.
It is Paw Paw's Legacy Garden. That's the series name, and we hope we don't let him down. But if we do, we'll try again. We're learning. Actually, I started learning too late in the game. As far as I said, oh shoot, I better look up some YouTube videos or something, and about gardening. And actually, I've learned a few tricks. Number one thing I learned was we can plant our potatoes in like February, and we didn't at all. We were at least a month behind. But anyway, thank all you guys, and I hope you can tune in and enjoy it. We'll drop a couple episodes a week, and we thank you guys for watching.
And like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, and you'll see when E.C.'s went through all this hard work to put out another video.
Yeah, I worked hard on the videos, and I did a garden.
Don't tell them that.
Okay.
Thank you.